Have you ever wondered why some couples just seem to radiate this effortless, peaceful energy, while for others, love constantly feels like an exhausting struggle? Welcome beautifully to today's Explainer. Today we're having a really gentle, honest conversation about the quiet, everyday choices that create lasting love and deep emotional safety. We are going to explore the secret habits that truly happy couples avoid every single day. So, grab a warm cup of tea, settle in, take a deep breath, and let's dive into this.
You know, maybe you've looked at a happy couple and thought, what did they know that I don't? If you're someone who struggles with overthinking, relationship anxiety, or maybe that heavy fear of abandonment, I just want to say, this explainer was made exactly for you. I want to validate that deep desire you have for a beautiful, secure relationship. It is completely natural to crave a love that feels like a soft landing. But what if I told you that building that kind of love isn't actually about what you do, but what you gently choose not to do?
We're so often sold this idea that lasting love is all about finding this flawlessly perfect partner, or that it's held together by grand, cinematic, romantic gestures. But the truth is actually so much more grounded than that. Love is protected by everyday habits and tiny decisions. It's the small conversations. It's the moments when you choose connection over your ego. Grand gestures are lovely, don't get me wrong, but they don't regulate your nervous system on a random Tuesday morning, right? It's the quiet daily choices that signal to your brain and your heart that you are truly safe.
Section 1. Navigating conflict with grace. There's this massive misconception out there that truly happy couples just never fight. Absolutely not true, but the strongest relationships simply refuse to let unhealthy habits become their normal. Think about it. We so often believe that during an argument, someone has to win. But when one partner wins, the relationship often loses. Happy couples understand that arguments aren't competitions. They aren't trying to prove they're right. Because the moment you force your partner into defeat, the foundation of your partnership cracks just a little bit. So instead of asking, how do I prove I'm right, they use genuine curiosity. They ask, hey, what made you feel that way? That simple question, it can completely change the emotional temperature of a room.
And this leads us to something absolutely crucial when those heated moments happen. Conflict is temporary, but words can last forever. When our nervous system gets triggered, it is so easy to lash out. But happy couples avoid the insults, the sarcasm meant to hurt, or the name-calling. Why? Because once emotional safety disappears, love becomes so much harder to protect. Respect shouldn't just vanish because emotions are running high. In fact, maintaining your boundaries and your gentleness when you're angry is literally the ultimate sign of a high-value mindset.
Section 2. The danger of quiet resentment.
Now, here is where most women actually get it wrong. Avoiding unnecessary conflict does not mean avoiding difficult conversations. There's a silent killer of relationships, and it's quiet resentment. And you know, it rarely appears overnight. It happens in these subtle little steps. One disappointment, one unspoken feeling, one ignored conversation. Many of us, especially if we lean toward people-pleasing, have this little inner child that just wants to hide to keep the peace. We think we're protecting the relationship by staying quiet, but happy couples don't wait until everything explodes. They talk early. Not because every single issue is huge, but because small misunderstandings become massive distances if you leave them alone. Healthy communication isn't about talking more, it's about talking sooner.
And a huge part of talking sooner means letting go of a very common trap. We've all done it, that silent expectation of, well, if he really loved me, he'd just know. But people aren't mind readers. Expecting them to be is this anxiety trap that only creates confusion and disappointment. Happy couples communicate clearly. They express their needs, their appreciation, and their concerns because they know that clarity creates closeness. Listen to me, you are worthy of having your needs met, but you have to be brave enough to voice them.
Section 3. Releasing control and expectations.
There is another reason relationships can start to feel incredibly heavy, and it has everything to do with how much we try to manage the other person. One of the absolute fastest ways to damage intimacy is constantly trying to fix your partner. I know, you might just want to help them reach their potential. But true acceptance means focusing on becoming a better partner yourself instead of constantly measuring what they should improve. There's a profound difference between inspiring someone and trying to completely redesign who they are. Trying to control someone usually comes from our own unhealed fear. But here's the surprising part. People actually grow the most when they feel completely accepted, not criticized. Real love always begins with acceptance.
And along with letting go of that control, we absolutely have to let go of the scorecard. You know the one. Well, I cooked yesterday and you forgot last week. Keeping score turns a really beautiful love into a cold transaction. Healthy relationships aren't accounting systems. The idea that everything must be 50-50 every single day is a total illusion. Some days you might only have 20% to give and your partner steps up with 80. Other days the roles reverse. True balance happens over a lifetime, not a single Tuesday. Letting go of the scorecard is a huge, huge step in your emotional healing.
Section 4. Protecting connection and yourself.
The next insight I'm going to share literally changed everything for me. We've talked about what we need to let go of, but what should we be fiercely protecting? Relationships often don't end because love disappears. They end because connection slowly fades beneath the weight of busy lives and demanding work. Happy couples don't stop dating each other. They share these really intentional moments, laughing together, going for walks, sharing meals without their phones out, asking meaningful questions, holding hands. They seem so wonderfully ordinary, don't they? But these small, ordinary moments are where your nervous systems co-regulate. This is where extraordinary relationships are actually built. It's about living a soft life, intentionally choosing connection in the quiet spaces of your day.
But here is a boundary we absolutely must internalize. Love should expand your life. It should never, ever shrink it. Happy couples don't lose themselves just to keep the relationship afloat. Healthy love will never ask you to abandon yourself. You still need your own friendships, your own personal growth, your dreams, and your quiet time. Two fulfilled people create a much stronger foundation than two people who depend entirely on each other for their happiness. The healthiest couples don't just melt into one person, they become two whole, independent people walking in the exact same direction.
Section 5. Choosing lasting emotional safety.
As we bring this explainer toward its close today, let's just pause and reflect on what all of these habits, or rather, the choice to avoid these habits, truly have in common. Did you notice that literally none of them require expensive gifts, perfect communication, or a flawless partner? Instead, they just require awareness, patience, humility, and the willingness to choose your relationship over your ego. The strongest relationships aren't built on perfection. They are built on emotional safety. It's the choice to listen before reacting, the choice to protect each other's hearts again and again. Over the years, those tiny little choices become trust, and trust becomes the unbreakable foundation of lasting love.
Real love isn't loud every single day. Sometimes it's just the quiet daily decision to stay gentle. I truly hope this explainer brought you some comfort and clarity today. Now, I'd love to ask you, which part of today's conversation resonated with you the most? What is one habit or expectation you are beautifully ready to let go of? Please let me know in the comments below. I honestly read every single one. And remember, before you can build a safe home in someone else's heart, you have to build one in your own. Are you protecting your peace today? If you enjoyed this gentle conversation on personal growth and emotional healing, please subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss our time together. Take care of your heart, protect your peace, and I will see you in the next explainer.